time for me to rant. This week, or this time I should say, I'm not trying to schedule it, but this time it's a band which has appeared on the market very recently called Projekt Weekend. Now, if you haven't heard of it, and I'm surprised if you haven't, it is a new One Direction, effectively, that I do not like, because I do not consider myself a boy band fan. I more consider myself into something which has more talent than a spoon. So thus, I do not like boy bands. I know that's a bit of a criticism to some boy bands who are in other people's eyes out there, but personally, I'm not one for the boy bands. But apart from that, one of the funny things that I did put this on my Facebook yesterday is because I heard about it yesterday, and it was something which really wound me up. Two things about their name which really wound me up. Projekt, spelled as it is, which is Projekt. Learn to spell. I know it's meant to be hipster and everything like that, but spelling Projekt Projekt does not work. It truly doesn't, honestly. I prefer a band who can spell for once, rather than having a name which can't be spelled correctly. It enhances, and I know I'm going a bit too deep here, but enhances kids if, say, like you were to take another word, for example, say like a nebula, and you may come across nebula if you're doing science, or actually no, let's go for fission, because that's a very common science problem, and fission and fusion, it's a common science thing. But if you were to spell fission as FIZZZZZION, then it becomes a big problem when you reach kids who are trying to spell these words, and because they are being influenced by boy bands such as Projekt Weekend, who can't spell project, or Fission, who can't spell fission, it becomes a bit of a problem when they're also trying to learn how to spell certain things which are important in life. Secondly, and this links up to my first point actually, is that could they have been any less inventive? Really? I mean, I can see where the name comes from, and that is a point. Projekt Weekend, it's making it sound like weekend is some form of project, and that it's something to be looked forward to. Yes, I do look forward to weekends, but like every single thing which has come, or a lot of bands, everything's about, the weekend. Not everything is about the weekend. Obviously, it's shown too much that they can't spell, because obviously they've been looking forward to the weekend so much they can't even pay attention in school when the teachers told them, and here is how you spell project. It's Project. No, they don't listen to that. They think, how do I spell project? Projket. Or Projk. Well, however you spell it, I can't spell it. I can't spell wrongly. But that's the point, though, isn't it? We are trying to diversify music, and we're trying to make music more of something which people may invest in the future, and the widespread audience will like. And I mean, grannies and old people are getting annoyed with how we're hearing dubstep all the time, and we are bored to death with dubstep. And the reason why people are going to dubstep is because the charts at the moment are rubbish, because you're getting bands like One Direction, The Wanted, Projekt Weekend, who are clustering it up with them. We do not want those music kinds. We just don't. We want good music, not the music which comes out of a baby. For heaven's sake, music, get it right.